Not all the people arrested by ICE and its partner agencies now doing immigration enforcement are actually eligible for deportation. We know from past experience some of the people picked up will turn out to be American citizens. Others will be immigrants with legal authorization to be here. People ending up in detention in Colorado now will have fewer resources to fight deportation because of an order from the Trump administration ending that organization's work. Our Angeline McCall explains.
On Trump's first day in office, multiple executive orders that targeted undocumented immigrants. And by Trump's second day, a notice to the Rocky Mountain Immigrant Advocacy Network remained.
We received a stop work order saying that we were no longer allowed to conduct any of the work that we do under 3 programs.
How much of your overall programs do these 3 programs make up?
It's about 25% of our work. And I think what is even more alarming than the impact on Remain is really what it means in terms of access for folks who are before both immigration courts in Colorado.
Executive Director Michaela Goring says the 3 programs provide legal information to those detained at the ICE facility in Aurora, as well as critical services in immigration court.
It's essentially creating a black hole for people that are going into these very complex and complicated legal proceedings.
Only about 15% of those in detention proceedings have legal representation, a number advocates worry will only become lower with limitations on nonprofits.
Barring attorneys putting stop work orders on attorneys who are there to support public interest and to support individuals' rights is the antithesis of what I think most of us in the United States think of as our values about the rule of law.
As of right now, federal funding is cut off for these 3 programs to continue, leaving Remain wondering how they can help people who will have better outcomes if lawyers are involved.
But we are very committed to trying to do everything that we can because we know how critical this type of information is for folks.
Studies have shown that when a lawyer is indeed involved, the client is 10 times more likely to win their case in immigration court than without a lawyer. In fact, it's through these services that many people learn that they may qualify for some kind of status, for instance, temporary or permanent.
You know, it's interesting. I think so much of it is seen as a black and white, that people are either here legally or boom, you're out. But there's this entire court process that's set up to figure out, do people have valid claims under American law to stay? The system that's been set up like that. And as you point out, people either are or are not getting help navigating that system.
Yeah, it's very complicated, right? And so when you're dealing with so many complicated laws, so many changing policies, people can naturally be confused about where they fall. And so yes, they say that they do have people that it's not until a lawyer actually gets in front of them that they say, hey, do you know that you qualify for this, or do you qualify for this? And this may mean that you don't qualify for removal.
All right, Angeline McCall, appreciate your continued reporting on this.